Hello, everybody. This is your local idiot here. I just had a little tiny thought I'd share with you. Sorry about that. So, as you might be able to tell, I'm a tad portly. I mean, I guess that's one way to put it. But, so I'm fasting. I read that, and I have type 2 diabetes as a result of being a fat ass. And so, which nobody in my family in history has ever had diabetes of any type or anything like that, so it's just from being a fat ass. So I read that if you fast long enough, that you can actually, that some people at least, have reset their body, almost like hitting reset, and apparently their pancreas came back online and started working and stuff. So I'm giving it a shot. Right now, I stopped eating at noon yesterday, and so right now it is about 15 to noon. So that'll be 24 hours. That's nothing. The last time I have fasted before because I kind of like enjoy the challenge. But the last time I fasted, my goal was 21 days, and I made it 14 days. And then my blood sugar kind of started messing around with me. But really, the biggest thing was I kind of wimped out. And I kind of sort of used the blood sugar issue as an excuse. I think I probably could have gotten it under control, but at the same time, I was like, cheeseburger in the back of my mind, and stuff. And so I'm fasting, and I love apparently to eat food, and who knows? I'm just fixated on food, I guess. I think, or I don't know why. There's probably an emotional. I was abused by poodles as a child. I don't know. Could be cuttlefish. I don't even know. I don't remember. At a certain point, I don't remember, like when I was really little. I think I remember when I was about 2, but who knows what happened before that? I really don't know. Could have been anything. I lived in Virginia in the very beginning, and then I think we moved from there to Mississippi. Between those two states, I mean, and I've really never spent a ton of time in either state since. I mean, I've visited Mississippi a few times, but and I don't know what they get up to in those places. So I just don't know. I don't know what happened back in the 60s, but I'm pretty sure I was traumatized by, board games or something, or who knows, somebody probably left something on the floor, scared the hell out of me, and now I like food too much. That would be a good possibility. I mean, I will say this. I have not always been, lard ass. When I was in the military, there was a pretty good space of time where I was about 6% body fat, and I was still like 200 pounds, and so I was a beef eater back then. I could long distance run like crazy. I could do push-ups like crazy. I had a 52-inch chest, and for a guy that's 6 foot tall, that's not that bad. But alas, I think that I'm built for caveman times, and my body is very efficient. With any food that I get a hold of, I store every bit of what I don't need. There's no wasting here in this body. So I guess thanks very much for that. I haven't run into a famine yet, but if I did, I think I'd be good to go. Pretty resourceful too about that kind of stuff. One of my family stories is when I was a kid. When I say kid, I'm thinking 3 years old. I woke up my mom and dad. They were sleeping early in the morning, still dark out, and I woke up my mom by clobbering her head with a glass bottle of Karo syrup, and I was yelling, "Bickets, Bickets," because apparently my mom made biscuits quite a bit at that time, and I was a good eater, and I woke up hungry way before everybody else, and so literally I woke my mom up. This is one of the reasons I've never had kids. I woke my mom up by hitting her in the head while she was laying in bed with a glass bottle of Karo syrup. How did I live past that? That's honestly, that was their failure right there. That should have been a heads up. there was 5 kids in my family, and by far, and I was the middle kid. No excuses here. I was the worst example of, I wasn't evil, but I had a ton of energy, Dennis the Menace level, and I'm glad they didn't do Ritalin on me or whatever. I have a cousin they did that too, and I don't know, he still ain't right. But no, I tortured every teacher I ever had. The old joke is that, hey, I'm driving a bus because I was funny in high school. Yeah. I remember I made a Spanish teacher cry. I didn't mean to make her cry. In fact, there was no warning that she was going to cry, or because I wasn't a jerk, I would have stopped. But I knew a whole bunch of dirty Spanish words, and I was really good. I mean, look at this face. I was really good at playing stupid, and I pretended I didn't know what they meant, and so I would say these words and I would ask what they meant, and apparently I did it enough times where that it violated every, it was in Iowa, in the 80s, so it bothered her to the point where that she cried, and that actually almost killed me, because then I realized I was using my powers for evil, not for the good of mankind, and so I tried to stop, but it never stopped. But I did temporarily stop that day, because I'm not that big of an asshole. But anyway, I'm fasting, and I will say this though, I feel good. Let's see how far I can make it. So I'm going to keep you guys up to date. So the date today is the 15th. It's also Tuesday. So if you're looking at your calendar and you say, hey, that's not the 15th, it is Tuesday for sure. I'm just not ultra positive on the date until I look at the calendar, and I think it's the 15th. So it's the 15th. It's been 24 hours because I didn't eat anything since noon yesterday, and that was 2 boiled eggs. So let's see how this goes. What if I go crazy? That'll make for interesting YouTube, TikTok, wherever I put it. So good luck to us all. You might get a chance to watch me descend in madness and become like Ren from Ren and Stimpy. I'm less likely to be Stimpy. I'm more of a Ren, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, hope you, and it's springtime, or no, it's see, I can't even think. It's fall in Iowa, eastern Iowa, right near the Mississippi River. I'm waiting to do something at work. I'm waiting to pick somebody up because I drive what's called a paratransit bus. It's a city bus, but it's for handicapped folks and older folks and things like that. And so I'm waiting to pick somebody up from a casino. I hope he won big. But to everybody that is at work, like me, I hope you have a great day. Oh, I just got eyeballed like I'm a crook. They have good taste. Good sense of the good judgment. Not really a crook, I don't think, but I think I look like one a little bit. Pirate, maybe. All right. Enough of that. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I just don't have anything else. I was trying to come up with something interesting for you, but I guess that's it. All right, see you later. And nope, that's it. Bye.